Hi everyone, it's Raven, and it's been a while since I've given you guys an update, so that's why I'm here. If you hear the fan in the background, it's really hot in California, and I don't really want to turn the fan off because if I do, it gets really warm, and I'll explain why that's bad in a minute. But I'm also going to add that I'm going to timestamp some of my points so you guys can pick and choose what you listen to. But if you want to listen to the whole thing, by all means, go right ahead. And I will be giving you guys some info on my projects, my health, what I've been going through, and kind of why I've been MIA. So first, I'm going to start off with the big thing that's really kept me MIA is that I am pregnant. I'm 5 weeks pregnant as of Wednesday, so that's a really big thing. I'm very comfortable talking about this, but I am the 1% failure rate of birth control. I was on a birth control that was supposed to last for about 5 years, and I had just gotten it a couple months before the pregnancy, and apparently it didn't work. So I am 5 months pregnant. I've also gained a bit of weight. I know you guys knew I was on a really good keto diet. I was really low. I was almost like completely close to my goal. I would have been at my goal right now. But unfortunately, getting pregnant, you gain a lot of weight. So that's been kind of taking a mental toll on me, is seeing my body kind of get big again. So it's kind of kept me away from posting pictures or really working on anything. I kind of lost my motivation during that time. It's really shocking because I still have to finish school. So that's something that kind of set me back. One of the things about being pregnant, though, is I was diagnosed with hyperemesis gravidarum. What that is an excessive nausea and vomiting disorder in pregnancy, and women who aren't pregnant can also have hyperemesis. The thing about hyperemesis is that you are constantly in the hospital. You are always in and out for IVs. You can't hold down food. You can't hold down water. My doctor prescribed cannabis because medication wasn't working. It just made me drowsy, and so cannabis is legal in my state, so my doctor said that cannabis should be good to hold me until 24 weeks, and we're going to try a medication closer to my due date, which is October 31st. And I kind of just have been really sick. It's gotten to the point where like I even have to have an IV at home because I'm so sick. I'm in and out. So it's between 2 to 3 times a week at the hospital. Sometimes they keep you, sometimes they send you home and you have to come back. But what it basically means is that it's really hard for me to eat without feeling nauseous, to hold down any food. And in normal pregnant women, that ends about 10 weeks. Well, I'm 18 weeks. So it should stop for me, but it's not going to. Hyperemesis means I'm going to basically be throwing up, vomiting until the moment I give birth. So it's really been hard for me to submit lines to directors on time, to keep updating my Twitter because I've just been so sick. I'm not quitting voice acting, and I'm not quitting my projects, which I'll get into soon, but I want to say, if I voice act for you, I am so sorry that I've had to have extensions a couple times this pregnancy. I've been really sick, and when I say I'm going to get my lines in, if I don't, it's usually because I end up back in the hospital needing another IV for fluid. So I promise you guys I'm not quitting, and I thank all of the directors for their extensions and being so patient with me, and soon, hopefully, I'll be able to regulate my health a little bit better, and hopefully I'll be able to regulate my health better and feel a little better and not be so sick. As for my projects, for my projects, I'm really, really in love with Sims. I don't want to quit Sims because it's something that I've been doing since I was 13 years old. I've been making videos since I was 13, and it's something that I kind of don't want to let go just because I work. It is going to be a little hard for me to balance Sims with work and with college because I'm still doing both despite being pregnant, even though I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to start another YouTube channel for paranormal activity, paranormal investigations, cold cases, stuff like that. And that's going to be more like a video one where I'm going to actually film myself going to locations, and I'm going to pursue my music, which involves rap, singing, and acoustic music. So I've got a lot on my plate, but I'm not going to quit Sims. One thing I'm not sure of is the well. So what I am sure of is the fact that if you're in the well still, and I haven't updated you, I'm sorry, this video kind of explains why I've been in the hospital. I lost my best friend last year. He passed away, and I lost another friend to suicide this year. So it's been a little hectic, and it's been really crazy for me in my life. But I really do want to keep the well. I'm just not sure of my voice actors. I know one of my voice actors is completely not talking to me anymore. And that is something that I really can't change. I've tried to reach out to her, and she just kind of doesn't talk to me anymore. So I know that I would have to replace a couple voice actors who haven't really responded in a while, but I need to really get in contact with my cast, and I need to, sorry, there are little kids that live in my complex and they're so loud, but I really just need to get in touch with my cast again and talk to my cast about, you know, whether they want me or whether they want to continue the project. And if they do, I will absolutely continue. I have their lines up to episode 4. Regardless, I'm going to pay my actors, even if I continue the series or not. I told them I'd pay them. They've done a really good job, hard work. So on August 1st is when I'll know for sure if I'm going to continue the well. But either way, as of August 1st, whether they have been in a billion episodes, whether they've been in a couple episodes, I only have one, but I mean, like, recording wise, I'm going to pay them on around August 1st or the first week of August. But that's something that I'm not sure if I'm going to continue the well. It just depends on my voice actors and if they want to still continue the project. Because I know having a director that's like hasn't really updated you or told you much seems like really flaky, and you don't really want to work for them anymore. So if my voice actors are on board and still want to do the project, I'll completely keep going, and I'll bust my ass to really finish the well, because I really want to have a series again that I finish. Option number 2 is if I do not continue the well, I will still do Sims, but I'll focus on making movies. So Eat was easy for me to do because it was just like one straight movie. I got lines and that was it. And movies are a lot easier for me. And I'm actually considering writing a movie. And I tend to always finish the movies that I make. So I tend to get like all the lines at once and record. And then movies tend to be easier for me to finish. And I end up doing the movie. And series, for some reason, because of my time, it's so hard to continue. So if I do continue The Sims and the well does not continue, then I will be certainly making movies from this point forward instead of series. So it'll be like horror films. I'll try to do something romance, kind of mystery type things, but we'll see. I just have to talk to my cast and sorry about that. I just have to talk to my cast and figure out what they really want to do. And after that, we'll kind of decide really if I'm going to continue. So that's the update for the well. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I am still working for a law firm. I do investigations and stuff. So my time has been pretty packed with work, but the past few weeks with HG, which is hypermesis, I haven't been able to work. I've been at home on bed rest or in the hospital on bed rest with IVs. So it's been very difficult for me to like keep up my schedule of like normalcy. So hopefully that clears up a bit for you guys. I am going to start writing the script for the movie because I plan to do that. There's not too huge of a cast, which will make it easy to cast, but it's a big enough cast to where I hope people get an opportunity. It's something that I will finish because, like I said, movies are easy for me. So I just miss The Sims in general. I miss creating. I feel really sad and depressed when I'm limited and not able to create content anymore. So that's just something that I kind of wanted to really say and just kind of update you guys on where I am right now. I've been very sick, so if you've tried to get a hold of me, I'm sorry. My email, raven_firefly@outlook.com, no longer sends emails out, as I found out the hard way by trying to contact several directors, and they didn't get my emails. So that email is pretty shot. I'm basically going to have to create a new email because the one I've been using for emailing directors right now is my work email. So I'm going to have to make a new email for that type of stuff. But I am proud of everybody who's been making projects. I'm proud of everyone who's released series. I'm proud, and I'm still watching your guys' stuff. I may not have been active, but I'm still watching. I'm still listening, and I'm still so proud of you guys. I feel really bad because I work on the staff of SIF, and I haven't even been able to really help SIF because I've been so dang sick. So hopefully, this IV and the medication I'm getting is going to help me regulate my body enough to be able to work on the things I want to work on again. But definitely not going to quit the community. I'm not going to quit Sims. If anything, I might just change the direction of my channel to focus more on movies and less on series. But either way, if you've been following me for this time, thank you so much for not unsubscribing. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting me and being there for me and still being kind. And the last thing I'm going to say is, if we have ever had any beef or any hostility in the past, I'm not going to be for that. I know that there was a time where, growing up in the community, I was a very dramatic person, and I was somebody who really didn't filter or watch what I said. And it's to the point now where I've kind of grown up and I've learned to pick your battles. There's really no reason to be hostile. The world sucks. The world is shit. And why make it shittier for people around you that are in the same community? So my perspective is like, if we've had any arguments, if you don't like me, if I've said something to hurt you, this is my apology to any of you if I've ever hurt any of you. I'm not sure if anyone feels hostile towards me, but if you do, just know that I'm sorry for anything that may have caused you to have a negative outlook on me. And I just kind of want to move forward with a clean slate, being kind of, more positive and different than people have remembered me, because I've changed a lot. And with a child on the way, I've had to do a lot of growing up and realize that certain things just aren't worth negativity. Certain things just aren't worth drama. Certain things aren't worth arguments or being mean to people or criticizing projects negatively. Like, that's not me. I'm someone who loves to uplift and support and bring people love and happiness. So that's something that I really want to focus on with my channel going forward, is just no negativity, no drama. So if I've ever done anything or said anything that has caused you to feel bad or angry with me or dislike me, I apologize. And don't get me wrong, you completely have the right to dislike me if you do. But I just want to say that me personally, I hold no hostility towards anyone in the community. I will continue to comment on people's stuff, regardless of how they feel about me, because everybody deserves credit. Everybody's work deserves to be appreciated. Everybody deserves to kind of get recognition for the work they put into Sims, because it's not easy. It takes a lot of time. It's a lot of angles. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of scripting. So just know that I'm going to support all of you and watch your videos, whether you film with Sims 4, Sims 2, Sims 3. I'm here. And if any of you have any questions or want to know more about the well or my movie project, which I'm going to work on the casting call this weekend. And then I'll probably upload it next week, just because I know the characters, I know the story. I just got to write the script. But I know what I'm going to do with it. But so look out for that next week. And yeah, that's pretty much all. If you've listened to this entire thing, thank you. If you skipped around, still, thank you. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I look forward to speaking to you guys on Twitter. And if any of you are in the well, look out for my messages on Discord. I'm going to link this video in my Discord so people in my project can understand and kind of hear where I'm coming from and give me a decision on if they want to continue. If, like, most of the cast says, yeah, I'm still game for this project, then I'll completely do the well. And I'll still do the movie, but I will do the well. I'm almost done with the second episode, so I might as well, but it's up to my cast, and I want them to feel comfortable working with me, and I don't want them to feel like, they're not going to get paid or I'm not going to do things for them, because I absolutely love my cast. They're so talented. So it's up to them. If they want to continue the well and they tell me, yeah, we're still game, I'll continue to start working my ass off on the well and bust my ass before the baby gets here to at least release another 2 episodes. But if they're like, no, we've kind of moved on, we've grown up, we don't really want to do it anymore, then that's when I'm going to be like, all right, well, then I guess I'm going to cancel it. So right now the well is up in the air. It depends on my cast and how they feel and their comfort. So I will keep you guys updated on that series in specific, but look out for my movie casting call next week. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I have a question that I'm going to ask in the description just because it's kind of long already. It's about Windows 7 and whether you guys think that I should go back to Windows 7 and if it makes it easier on Sims, or if I should just stick to Windows 10. The updates are kind of crappy, so I'm kind of debating right now. But anyway, thanks guys for listening, and I'm sorry this update ended up being so long, but thank you, and I can't wait to see your projects and everything else you guys have been working on. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.